rankings here on Unsportsmanlike. You can enter to win regular season home game tickets for your favorite NFL team when you pay your friends back or pool funds with PayPal. Official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL. Visit paypal.com/B2B sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Alongside Evan Cohen, the Ocho, and our resident Super Bowl champion, Chris Kitty. I'm Michelle's Moment. And guys, today, my power rankings are the top 5 players left in the NBA playoffs. And just as a preface, I sent Nuno and Vegas East the list, and they didn't love it. There's some controversy surrounding the list.
Okay, well, I just need to know who 2 through 5 is, because I know number 1. We'll get to that. I don't want to jump the rabbit.
Okay, well, let's get things kicked off with
number 5.
There we go, number 5. OG Anunoby. I know, you guys immediately gave me that face, but think about how steady and important he is to this Knicks team. He's an anchor of this team. When he was out with injury, not only during the playoffs, but the regular season, the complexion of the Knicks is different. We talk about all the time. Evan, you said he was the best player on the Knicks. Okay, but I'm just saying, his importance to this team sometimes isn't highlighted enough. He's an incredible defensive player. OG Anunoby is very critical to the Knicks success. He's number 5 on the list. Evan, you're giving me the squinty face.
This is top 5 overall or top 5 most important?
The top 5 players left in the NBA playoffs.
Okay.
I love OG, but okay. Let's see where the rest of the Knicks are.
I'm willing to give it a chance.
Thank you. Let's go to number 4.
Number 4.
Donovan Mitchell. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell is an incredible player. He is the engine of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Everything moves through him. He's an incredible scorer. We know about his playmaking. Donovan Mitchell, number 4. Evan, are you okay with this one?
I'm always okay with Donovan Mitchell in there, but Donovan Mitchell, as much as I love him, I have to be honest about it. If they don't win a game in this series, or they only win 1 game in this series, his big game performances are going to take a hit. They are. Like, do you believe in him in a big spot? Can he be the number 1 guy? If I'm going to be critical of Jalen Brunson historically of he can't lead you to a championship, and then he gets you to the finals pretty easily because they're awesome and he's awesome. Yeah, I gotta say the same thing about Donovan as much as I love him. But so I'm fine with him on the list. There's a chance San Antonio has like 4 guys just in San Antonio that I would have put on this. 3 guys I would have put on this.
Here's what I say about Donovan Mitchell. Shaquille O'Neal always talks about this. He says when you get into the playoffs, you gotta step it up. You gotta have 5 more points per game. You gotta have 5 more rebounds per game. You gotta step it up. You got whatever it is, 5 more assists a game. You gotta do that based on the stakes, because your competitive greatness has got to come out in order for you to contend for a title. Donovan Mitchell hasn't done that. He averaged 28 points a game in the regular season. He's averaging 25 points a game in the postseason. You're not improving. You're not being at your best when your best is required. It's a little bit disappointing considering this is your first 4 rings in the championship round.
Next one.
Number 3.
Jalen Brunson. We knew he was going to be on this list. Deciding where to put him on this list, especially after what we've seen in the first 2 games of this series between the Knicks and the Cavs, was quite the challenge for me. But he's the face of this franchise, and he is unbelievable. There's so many things we can talk about when it comes to Jalen Brunson. His scoring, his playmaking, the clutch factor that we have with Jalen Brunson. But Cece, you talked about it earlier today. It's the culture. It's the leadership. It's the way that his fingerprints are all over this team. That Nova culture. The Knicks would not be in this position without Jalen Brunson. They doubled down on him. Evan, you didn't think it was the right move? Clearly it was. Jalen Brunson, number 3, most important player left in these NBA playoffs.
Yeah, I think he's been amazing, and I think you can make the argument to be number 1 on this list, and should be number 1 because he is arguably the best player on the team playing the best. I wouldn't say they're the best team. I say both teams in the West are better than the Knicks right now, but you could definitely have him number 1, so number 3 I should be fine.
So you think he's playing? Okay, go ahead. We'll get to it.
I said you could. There should be a clear number 1, but we'll see if there is.
Is it? The clear number 1. Let's go to number 2.
Number 2.
That's Shea.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
Number 2. I know. This was tough because windy. I can't have windy discourse.
No, you can't have windy.
But number 1 and number 2, obvious who the top 2 players were. Just determining where to place them was difficult. But when I thought about everything, we'll we'll get to number one. But we know SJ. Back-to-back MVP, champion, just an unbelievably productive player.
Yeah, I thought game two, that was a nice bounce back performance from him. It was quintessential SGA, went over 30. But the most important thing is he was able to come up with momentum changing buckets in the stretch run in that fourth quarter, right? Anytime it felt like the San Antonio Spurs were about to mount a comeback, it was SGA. Right there, a couple of times when the Spurs were in the final quarter.
I'm pooping, y'all.
Because SGA was going to find a way to get the ball in the hoop to give his team a little bit more breathing room. I think that is
Playoff times.
being able to feel the game as a player when you're in it. It's hard to do, but SGA does that at a higher level than almost any other player in the league. So yeah, I have no problem with SGA being at number two. I think that's the only place for him to be on this list.
Relative to expectations, I think actually Jalen Brunson has exceeded expectations in the postseason tiny bit more than SGA, only because of the fact that SGA's numbers in the regular season are so ridiculous that you realize he's averaging 27 points per game in this series in 2 games. In the previous series against the Lakers, which they swept, he averaged 24 and a half, both below his season average. He's been awesome. They haven't needed him to be as awesome as he ultimately probably will be in this series. I'm fine with him too. I think you could have made the argument he could have been 3.
And not one.
Oh yeah, he would be closer to 3, not as an overall player, but just in the playoffs, how they're playing right now, closer to 3 than 1. What? Why is that a 1? I don't understand. We'll go with number 1 and we'll get to that because it seems obvious.
Number 1.
Well, the number 1 is obvious. I don't think there's a player in not only the NBA, but in all sports right now that keeps the opposition up at night the way that Victor Wembanyama does. We know how incredible his defense is, the way he protects the rim. Friend of the show, he leads the league in
The Hurricanes won. They won last night.
Unbelievable. There's nothing that this guy can't do. The opposing team can give you their best shot, and it's still not going to stop him. It's just how much can you slow him down?
That's crazy.
It's hard to contextualize and put into words.
Yeah, he had 17 rebounds. Victor Wembanyama. Still, and that's just an average game.
He puts up amazing numbers, and the crazy thing is, you can't fully quantify his impact just based on the numbers. You can't. He affects everything on the court. Both ends. You have to game plan for Wemby, not only on the offensive end, but what he means on the defensive end. You have to start your offensive preparation as the opposing team with an answer to solve for Victor Wembanyama's presence in the paint. It's incredible. I think there's no question about it. Wemby has to be number 1 on your top 5.
Top 5 list. Victor Wembanyama, Cheryl, yeah. Shea, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, OG.
No, no issues with Wemby. I think there's 2 players that could have been number 1. I think Wemby or Brunson. I think obviously
Brunson's not better than Wemby or SGA.
He's not better than SGA.
How do you put Brunson number 1? Top 5 players left in the NBA playoffs. How is that possible?
I'm not saying he's a better player, but I'm saying he's played better in the playoffs.
The list is top 5 players left in the NBA playoffs.
Okay, well, if we're doing it just based on that, it doesn't matter how they're playing in the playoffs, and obviously, yes, I would not have Brunson number 1. That's pretty clear. I love OG. I don't know that you can have him in the top 5, though. That's just for me.
Yeah, he is.
To be fair, Cat has been very good. The point forward that
you can make the argument for Josh Hart. You can make the argument. You know, what did Josh Hart on the list?
OG Anunoby's average of 27 in the playoffs.
Thank you.
Nah, you got Steph Castle.
OG has been an anchor for this next team.
Don't make it seem like I'm saying something negative about OG.
He's worthy of the conversation to be.
Take Donovan Mitchell off the list. Put Castle.
I get OG now. Like I squinted in the terms when you put it on there. I get it.
But that's the whole point, is that he's not getting the credit that he deserves for how unbelievable and steady he's been for this Knicks team, not only regular season, but throughout the playoffs.
You don't really want Josh Hart to be sitting there last night.
You know?
Hart should have been 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Unless you're a Jazz fan, you can't like Josh Hart. Like everybody in the world should love Josh Hart unless you're a Jazz fan.
because we got a special guest coming.
Oh.
A special guest coming up next. Who that could be?
Oh.
I have a feeling, but overpromise, underdeliver. How special is this guest? We'll find out next. Some sports Mike for the best insurance.
Yeah, the Knicks, they gonna win that shit. They better. Just stay through injuries though.
And the right partner.
Shit, this shit on my leg. Cool. Stephen A. Smith. Oh, Kyle Bridge died. Like that's like that. Nah, but it was it is Kyle Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, and the other boy, Daryl Hart Jr. Danica Patrick, she ain't win, but she part of it. Cause she started driving. They gonna keep showing this. I'm going back to the other show. I'm gonna see the special guest. But the big game tonight, though. I'm gonna do my podcast. Get everything set up. Try to get me my stuff. Help like and subscribe. That's what I said. I take any donations. Once I get, I'm almost at 500 subscribers, and then um, the 500 subscribers. Yeah, what's up, y'all? Now I was just saying I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so then I could do the super chat donations, and I could get my podcast really get much unofficial. Because I'm trying to get the tripod, not tripod, the projector, so y'all can see the sports game while I'm on there. Because you're not allowed to broadcast the games, you get banned. I caught some boy had did his like that, but you gotta make sure that it's not like you can't stream it. I don't know how to do it. I ain't trying to go through though. That's a lot. I need to get me a computer. You probably could do it like that. Cause some boy he had actually had the game on. He was talking during the game, but he didn't have no voice. You can't have the voice playing. I think I had to put Stephen A. Smith on there, and they was like, no, you can't. And whenever I record Stephen A. Smith, they gonna be like, nah, fuck out of here. I take care of some stuff today, so I'm gonna get up. Come back. I'm gonna have the podcast. I'm gonna get my shit set up. Nine of 35 from 3 pointers. See what I'm saying? They should have put Carson Town in trouble to do fouls. This is what I'm saying. NBA done. They got two centers. You bugging. I'd have had Evan Mobley, who should have had like, he need to have at least like 25, 30 points. They're going to win. Attack Jalen Brunson, Carson Town. He foul all the time. Not Brunson. Towns. That's the crazy part. Is that Towns always foul. Brunson don't be fouling. He's just little. But if I was him, that's how I would do it. Pick a roll, have a movie.
So a lot of times Brunson was given the hockey assist, going to Hartman and keep going. It was a powerhouse performance by an excellent team that is 2 wins from representing the Eastern Conference.
The Knicks is really gonna win this shit. That's good. One more game. Actually, I won 2, but this shit seems like it's over already. They feel like they beat them when first they took they sold that first game. That's crazy. Oh, let me go back to my show. Let me see. Who is this? Special guest. Oh yeah, you talking about Kyle Busch? Hold on. Oh, I ain't up there yet. Yeah, Kyle Busch died. That's crazy that I talk about right now. Y'all know about Kyle Busch? He died.
Yeah, we had him on Saturday morning. The reason that we had him on the show was because he won a Truck Series race at Dover on Friday night, and it further extended his all-time career wins lead in the Truck Series. And the conversation we had with him on Saturday morning was one of the first times that I felt like it was about being a mentor. And he talked about when he was a young, brash, I mean, trust me when I say very difficult to deal with race car driver, and how Jeff Gordon, who was his teammate, would say, you have to do this, this, or this. And Tony Stewart would put his arm around him saying, you need to do this, don't do this.
Rest in peace, Kyle Busch.
Tony Stewart will tell you about Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt would tell you about Richard Petty.
I should put it up there. Forgot to put that up there.
Very serious about with a lot of these young
So at the cell energy. 141. He seemed like he was older.
I can't wait to see this mentor Kyle Busch over the next decade of his career, and now we'll get to see that.
Ryan, we often refer to the stock car racing family collective as the NASCAR family. Families have rivalries, but in that community, there's a mutual respect. This is a dangerous sport. You need sincere focus. And there's a 600-mile race Sunday. How do you see teams and drivers approaching it?
It's the strangest thing about that world, and I always refer to it as Bill France Senior High School, right? Bill France Senior was the founder of NASCAR, and I traveled in that garage for 20-plus weekends for years and years and years and years. And when you're in the family, you're in the family, and it's not a very large group. It's just a few hundred people, and that includes the media and the crews, and then the drivers. It's really just 40 race car drivers, and so they're rivals, and they want to beat each other, but they also are the only people on earth that have an understanding of what it is that they do for a living.
That's crazy. You took a shot. Kyle Busch, it's crazy. You hit? You hit today? You're going tomorrow. Crazy. Kyle Busch. And the great thing is that I thought he was a little bit older. He only 41.
CC, we all kind of live by these same
Crazy.
Overpromise and underdeliver. Should be a very special guest.
We do.
Joining us now.
The guest is en route.
He's coming from downstairs, sir. It's a busy morning for him, as you might imagine, because it was a late night for him, as you might imagine.
Vegas East set some interesting conversations back there.
Yeah, what's going on back there?
Sorry, can you set it up?
Oh, can I set it up? Yeah, well, she's talking.
I just saw Wendy walking down the hallway, and I was
we
going to try
lost
to get his
Michelle.
attention to come in and hang out.
Tell me a story about anything in the NBA.
I'm sorry, I thought maybe you would want to pop in and hang out. But he's on the move.
I have been adamant that I did not think that Jalen Brunson could be the best player in the championship team.
And you were not alone on that bridge. Okay.
Hold on. You asked me to set it up. Let me set it up.
The Knicks. The Knicks probably is going to win that, John. But I don't know if they could. This is what I don't know. Hopefully, the Knicks could probably win this whole thing. But they're not going to have home court advantage. So that's the only thing. They're not going to have home court advantage. If the Spurs, get the Spurs or Thunder. And I don't know if Carl Anthony Towns.
What did you say about Donovan Mitchell?
See, this is that's gonna be the real problem.
I don't know that he's going to be the best player on a championship winning team. And Cam's response to that was, how can you say that? That's unfair to him. How can you say that? And my reaction is like, Cam, which one is it? Because you went after Evan at 6:15 for saying that, oh, Jalen Brunson can't be the guy on championship team, but now you're going after, Canty for saying Donovan Mitchell can't be. So I'm just a little confused here. That's all.
I don't understand what there is to be confused about. We are 2 games into a series that is not over yet. We are at 2 players, 2 different players, by the way, who are like 29 years old, whose careers are nowhere near being fully written. And we are ready to establish right now that Jalen Brunson, definitively, who has not won a title, can be the best player on a championship winning team. After 2 games ago, maybe saying that he couldn't, and Donovan Mitchell now, because he's lost 2 bad games, cannot be the best player on a championship winning team. Why are we so willing to definitively say that about both of these men's careers already? When last week we were saying maybe the opposite.
Sure. Because all games aren't created equal, and I've learned a lot about the character of both in this series. Based on what happened in game 1, I learned a hell of a lot about Jalen.
Nah, I think
in games 1 and 2, I learned a hell of a lot about
you could then right now
this is where
the Knicks
make their legacy.
they're gonna win because of Brunson, but they're not gonna they're gonna win because of Brunson.
And we're trying to define what the legacies of both
Because
be. And I
but Brunson
questions about
they got people around. See,
yeah, I get it. He's a first team all
Brunson is a good ass point guard.
He's got what? A handful of all-star appearances. Congratulations to him. But this is when we need you to be great. And you gave up the ghost in game 1. When we couldn't find you, when you went 20 minutes of gameplay with 1 field goal across the 4th quarter and overtime, I can't judge you.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I absolutely can't. And that's why I'm saying when it comes to whether or not this guy can be the focal point of a title-winning team based on the current landscape of the NBA, I think it's
He could. The coach is not doing them right. The coach is not doing them right.
based on what we've seen these first 2 games of these 2
You have to play through even though Abel Mobley is nice, he's not better than Donovan Mitchell. But you have to play through Abel Mobley to unlock Donovan Mitchell.
Cam, the context is on a championship-winning team. If he can't be a number 1 player, in my opinion, on a
And then they didn't win. He still be number 1. That's the game plan. If you get the Abel Mobley going, and then that's you gotta use them two. He's them two. Him and him. You have to get Evan Mobley going. It's not Donovan Mitchell. It's Evan Mobley because she the one that get the foul truck. Get if he get Carl Anthony Towns out the game, then boom, they double team him, and boom, they gonna double team him. Then that's when that boy gonna go crazy. That's who gonna yeah. Donovan Mitchell is the best player. It's just that you have to get Evan Mobley going. That's the problem. Evan Mobley not going. He getting 20. Come on, he only got 14. My boy need to get a dub. 30. He should get more. Him and Cat. Him power forward. Come on.
What I'm saying is, they don't get to this point without making a James Harden trade with Darius Garland in the middle of the season. They don't get here. They tried it before. It didn't work. So James Harden, say what you will about him being a poor performer in the playoffs, he had good playoff games that
Nah, they should have got somebody else.
okay, so that's my point. They did all
He should have got a wing plan.
on this stage. And in game 1,
That's what I would have got. I would have kept my point guards.
field goal in 20 minutes across the final 2 periods of the game. That calls into question your sports character. That calls into question your competitive greatness.
I would have got Drew Holiday if anything.
And that's why I said Donovan Mitchell ain't what I thought he was. Coming into this series, Evan and I were talking about how Donovan Mitchell gets you shades of Dwayne Wade. Guess what? He ain't that. It's not that. Meanwhile, on the other
I would have got Drew Holiday if I was gonna trade Darius Garland. I would have traded Jared. I would have got Drew Holiday, and they probably would have won. Cause Drew Holiday would have been a good point guard, and then he would have been locked down Brunson. He would have locked down Brunson. Then you don't got to worry about that. Get Drew Holiday, they win. That's what I would have got Drew Holiday. Yeah.
We should do it with RK because if you wake up early like I do and you still want to go out, you want to enjoy your life, but you don't want to feel it the next morning, you need RK Zero Proof because RK delivers the flavor and warmth of the spirit, but with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and zero calories. So you can go with your friends and enjoy
Game 2 tonight, man. They gonna win. The Colorado Avalanches.
RK is the way.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. Coming up on Friday, we get you set for your Memorial Day weekend with the latest on the Spurs and the Thunder and the Knicks and Cavs going for the Larry O.B. The NHL playoffs and Major League Baseball is red hot too. Plus, what's more likely? That's Friday's Rich Eisen show on Disney.
The Larry O.B. Trophy. I know the MVP trophy is Michael Jordan Award.
That's why we made Bear Dynasty, the #1 rated interior paint at the lowest price guarantee. Go with Bear, exclusively at the Home Depot.
Kraft mac and cheese is better than professional basketball. You'll never have to make it with a bunch of weird celebrities watching you up close. Although that did happen in my apartment one time, but that's a story I can't tell. Kraft mac and cheese, best thing ever.
Stay cool.
I'm gonna have that other one. I'll read it.
Game 2 tonight on ESPN and the ESPN app.
New Modelo Chelada Suprema.
Yeah.
Bold fruit drink and 2 delicious flavors.
What up? What up?
Mangonela and tropical. Both with 8%
Let me
ABV.
see.
Modelo Chelada Suprema. Bring the
Nah. Out of the list, I got 12 votes. Okay. Nah, but out of the all the votes I see, the Knicks they gonna win that joint. But no, I just seen it right now. The Spurs probably gonna lose first. That's it. The Spurs probably gonna lose them. When I first seen it, I thought the Spurs were gonna get swept. I thought the OKC gonna get swept. Oh, I live in Minnesota right now. I'm not from here. I just moved to Minnesota. Oh, like and subscribe. Yeah. Where you from? Thank you for first time coming to my live. Yeah, I just moved to Minnesota. I'm in the boondocks. I'm not in Minneapolis. No, I'm in outskirts. So I'm in a small town. You see my videos? I'm all over the place. Yeah, I travel. Um, that's my content right there. I'm injured right now. My leg, I got hurt, so I can't move around like that. This is recently. So I've been limited to go. Let's see their special guest is. It took me a minute to get this beer.
How did the Knicks get so good?
I think that's what everybody
By the way, hi everybody.
Hi. Great to see you.
It's been a minute. It's something that as walking out of Madison Square Garden a few hours ago, with Seventh Avenue still flooded with fans. There was a lot of people, and that was sort of the reaction. It's like, is this really happening? Like, it's almost, I think, like, are they good? Are they this good? And it is sort of happened. It's been a month. This run is a month long, but it is something that kind of just happened. They were a good team this year, a really good team. They had a top 3 offense, but this is different. This is different, and every game that goes by, you keep seeing something else about them that just keeps giving off a vibe of there's some team destiny thing happening here with this group, and now it's reached that point 2 games away from the NBA Finals where it just feels like, all right, this has to get there now, right? You don't want to see the story end too soon. But 2 wins to go, it definitely feels like this is the best. This is the closest they've been in a long time, and it's obviously 26 years.
I said earlier on the show, it reminds me a lot of my 2011 New York Giants.
Wow.
And when you look at what Josh Hart did in Game 2, I think it's a microcosm of the sports character of this team. Just the language that they use, wanting to be a servant to your teammates, willing to put it all out there on the line, willing to sacrifice for one another. It's really,
Love y'all.
really special. Tom Coughlin used to say that all the time. It's amazing what a group of men can accomplish when no one cares who gets the credit. And it's clear that that's where these Knicks are at. I made the point also earlier on our show, because we were talking about the culture that's in the building with the New York Knicks. Stephen A. wants to litigate the Mikal Bridges trade over and over and over again. And to me, I think this series is exactly why Leon Rose traded all those first-round draft picks to get Bridges. It's not just for the player. It's to reinforce the culture that began a long time ago when Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Mikal Bridges were competing for titles with Jay Wright and Villanova. And you saw that come out in the final 7 minutes of the fourth quarter in Game 1 and all into overtime. And last night, what we saw in the second half was an extension of Game 1. So I'm curious from your perspective, does this...
That is hot, though. The Knicks got 3 players that play in college together. We won the championship together, too.
First and foremost, the conversation about how many draft picks you gave up for Mikal Bridges and for Towns and for Hart over. And for the Bridges one, which is the loudest one, of course, because it's 5, but not really 5. It's what has he done in the playoffs? And what matters most? Playoffs. What you do in the regular season, what you do in the playoffs? That's Aaron Judge.
James Harden.
Especially as James Harden. Like, that's so last year in the playoffs, Mikal Bridges stepped up, really played well. Like, had a couple of big moments against the Boston Celtics for sure that stands out. And then this year you're seeing it again, with how well he's playing. And that's why you make trades like that, because of those moments, the matchups. And what you're talking about, CC, is somebody that you won, so you understand what it looks like. I've always wondered this too. It's like the Jalen Brunson thing, him coming to the Knicks, and them instantly becoming a elite franchise, a competitive franchise. He's a winner, not in the NBA, but in college. Twice champion, player of the year. And when you empower somebody like him who's also selfless, a guy like Josh Hart, so the Villanova Knicks come in and they sort of bring that Villanova culture with them, and you allow them to be the leaders, what else happens around the room? Well,
Ever since you left me. I went deaf on her. Ever since you left me. I went deaf on her. I went deaf on you. Oh my God, this is
Every single time you happen to see Josh Hart pull up for 3, a perimeter jump shot, this brother immediately turns into Ralph Wiggum. I'm a brick. I said he turns into Ralph Wiggum. I'm a brick. This is terrible fucking hoops, bro. This is terrible fucking hoops, bro. What are we doing? James Harden got the damn ball at the top of the key. Everybody in Cleveland just watching this man. They watching this. It's a watch party. They watching like we watch. Everybody's staring at James Harden. Man, what are you gonna do, bro? If I was in the game, maybe I might go call for the damn ball. Are we wearing the same jersey? Huh, what a coincidence. There's nobody going to go get the ball from James Harden. Then he dropped to the basket. His bitch ass get blocked. Carl Anthony Towns with 2 minutes left to play here. Kicks it over to Josh Hart. Hart again. Oh, great spin moves. You got to finish that. Thank you very much, Josh Hart. Finally, you know how to play basketball. Josh Hart with a magnificent spin move. Somebody pressed the circle button. Somebody activated their spell card. Mystical Space Typhoon.
We'll just have like a 100-team playoff, and everyone just starts at the beginning of the year, and then we'll figure it out at the end of the season. This is so unnecessary. It's a terrible idea. The 2014 playoffs is a terrible idea.
The whole season is a tournament?
The 2014 playoffs is a terrible idea.
Why is it a terrible idea, Pat?
Because we're going to get bad football games. It's just gonna be a bad tournament.
We're going to get bad football games, but we have the potential to get an upset that we didn't expect to be on the board. I mean, you can say that there are 68 teams that can win the national championship in college basketball. Doesn't stop March Madness from being fun. So I think that there's an argument to be made that expanding the playoffs is going to be a little more entertaining. And here's the thing. Everybody talks about how it dilutes the regular season, and maybe it does to some degree, but I think it also creates a lot of runway for these teams to prepare to do what it takes in order to develop players so they can be at their best once we get to playoff-style football. In a lot of ways that NFL coaches use the regular season, I think it sets up for the potential for that in college football.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of boring games.
There's going to be a ton of boring games.
Well, we've had it with 12, honestly.
We've had it with 12.
Yeah. I like the old way, but it's only going to go the opposite direction.
There's only ever like 6 teams that can really win in college football on any given year.
It's definitely like
There's been a couple that have
Yeah.
been
Ugly game.
Next one, Pat.
Going to the movies today.
Ooh, solo?
Yep, solo. Ironically enough, solo because I'm going to see The Mandalorian and Grogu. Shout out to Star Wars. And I'm seeing it in IMAX 3D, which I don't think I've seen a movie in 3D since like 2003. I didn't even know they were still doing 3D movies like this, but I'm pretty excited about it. I do need to know though. Solo movies, you guys in or out?
Super in.
You can't really justify the concept of time to do that now.
Don't you watch movies by yourself all the time?
Yeah, but at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, alone in my house, but with a wife and 2 kids, the idea of saying to my wife, all right, I'm out. I'm going to go to a movie by myself. You got the kids alone. Feels like it's a little bit unfair.
Yeah, I don't look at doing movies as a solo sport.
I had never gone to the movies by myself, and then when I was producing for Priscilla and Canal, they were like, how have you never done this? It's the best. So they gave me a homework assignment. I had to go to the movies solo and report back. I went and saw the Tupac movie. Do you remember that movie? It was not a great movie, but it was a great experience. It's not a bad way to kill an afternoon.
That's funny. I remember the first solo movie I saw too, White House Down. I love that movie. I don't care what anybody says. That's a great Saturday afternoon, rainy day TNT movie.
Which one is that?
Movie is a wasted opportunity in my book.
Wait, what did you say?
Why is that? What opportunity? It is wasted.
It's a wasted opportunity in my book.
Yeah, Pat, what were you saying?
Which one is that again? Because there were 2 that were the same.
Right, good observation. Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down came out at the same time. There were 2 movies that somehow came out at the same time of these like criminals taking over the White House. Both of them. White House Down was with Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum.
Oh, that was the other one I liked more.
That's with Aaron Eckhart, I believe.
Yeah, that was the one that I saw.
Yeah.
Was Gerard Butler?
Gerard Butler, yes. Aaron Eckhart, Gerard Butler. Morgan Freeman was in White House. No, he was in Olympus Has Fallen. Yeah. All right.
Why do people do that? Why do they come out with the same
thing.
Screenplay at the same time?
That happened.
Armageddon Deep Impact. It's a movie about an asteroid hitting Earth.
Really?
And people going into space to save it.
And Friends with Benefits, and there was another one that came out. No Strings Attached, Friends with
Why
Benefits.
do people do that?
Same.
Same screenplay.
I saw yesterday that they're gonna like Godfather 4 is
No.
in the works. Can we stop? Please just stop for the love of God.
They're not going to stop because you animals go to the movie solo. They're going to keep giving you money.
I'm not looking forward to the cost of some of the concessions at the movie theater.
something you're choosing to do voluntarily. That's a new one. I gotta tell you.
Yeah, because I'm excited to go to the movie, but then I know it's
have
going to
to
be.
go.
I know,
No one
but
is forced. You don't have to go to
I don't know, but I want to go. And it's going to be expensive too.
He's complaining about something he's choosing to do that is no deadline, and he doesn't have to do it today.
It's expensive.
Sounds like someone I know. What's up, Evan?
We believe the most rewarding things are when we work like a team. That's why U.S. Bank Smart Checking and Savings are designed to work together so we can reward you more. That's the power of us.
Howdy, Road Runner. You're very fast.
Well, I drink Red Bull.
But you do realize
Yes, Red Bull gives you wings, but I'm scared of heights.
his ceases. Bless you. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I have a focus. Stay thirsty, my friend.
I'll have another. Make it a double.
Dad, Mom thinks she's at a resort again.
Yeah, she told me.
When you'd rather not resort to a virtual resort,
This is much better in real life.
it matters where you stay. Book your summer stay now. Hilton for the stay.
John, they say with Lavazza, you'll become a maestro. Maestro of coffee.
Enjoy the pleasure of a masterfully crafted coffee and feel like an Italian barista with Lavazza.
Maestro.
Put a line on your to-do list. Corona. Playa awaits.
You think you know someone until they make an unexpected leap. It's like finding out E-Trade is running with more discounting, so you can invest in them. The strawberry watermelon refresher is here. It's the drink where the refreshing vibes overflow. One of the many new drinks now at McDonald's.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond. With airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life. Different vibes, same ingredients. We all know it's not a cookout without Heinz and Kraft singles.
Is more than a cup of tea. It's 134 years of putting it all in one. The heaviest 35 pounds ever made. Broken curses. It's all about the cup. And broken hearts. This is the hardest of you. But for those chasing, it's everything. The question is, who will raise you? Stanley Cup Final begins June 4th on ABC and ESPN now.
Chaitan, one-time All-Star, played just 7 minutes in Game 2 before exiting stage 11. Williams already missed 6 games this postseason with hamstring issues, and the Spurs have listed rookie Dylan Harper as questionable. He left these two with Brett Adams. 20-year-old Harper scored 24 for San Antonio in Game 1. That win before exiting Wednesday in the third quarter. Here at Fox, as we have here in this series, also listed as questionable for Game 3. Are getting a few injuries of note there. Which team is better equipped to overcome those potential absences?
Well, that all depends on Fox, right? If Fox is healthy, I think San Antonio is pretty equipped. But OKC has the advantage because they've been playing without J-Dub for most of the season. And they're used to it. AJ Mitchell has to step up now. Jared McCain, Casey Wallace, Alex Bruce's been playing really well. So they're used to playing without Jalen Williams. And that adds up to it. I didn't know that was the news. That's something serious that you don't want to play with. I've had adds up to injury before. So both these guys mean a lot to their teams. But I think OKC is more used to playing without their star than San Antonio is with that introduction of Dylan Harper. He's been a star in the playoffs for them.
This is Sports Center AM.
It sure is properly caffeinated on SportsCenter AM. Gary Strike, Steve Ravens got alongside on this pre-game edition of the program. Big-time rust for a 1 seed in the NHL, but we already know that rust was not an issue for the Knicks. They're so good, clicking on all cylinders. Orange and blue skies is Rick Scott. Happy belated birthday. Yesterday we celebrate All of the boroughs celebrating this morning. Raise your hand if you've won 8 straight games in the playoffs. David Brunson, Tatiana in studio, also quickly raising her hand from one of the boroughs. Indeed, Nick Robinson there for the tip. But what's more impressive for Enrob is his lifting F-150 who drives into Midtown Manhattan for every game. It's OD6. You cannot miss it. Josh Hart didn't miss much from the field. 5 of 11 from 3. Knicks up 5-5. Remember, they climbed out a 22-point deficit in the fourth quarter of Game 1, an improbable comeback. They were down by 2. Their folks 6 points in this game, but it wasn't for long and it wasn't off. Donovan Mitchell missing. How many times the ball hits the court? One. Josh Hart flushes it. Knicks on a 5-0 run, and it would get worse for Cleveland. A minute later, mid-range, anything but Nick Brunson turned around, gets that. It's a 7-0 run, next pass possession. Same score, ball getting swirly. Here comes Josh Hart in transition to Mikal Bridges.
Different iterations before you put it out into the world. And I don't think that artists in various mediums are doing that today because we live in a content-heavy environment. We are slaves to the algorithm. We need it now. It doesn't matter how good it is, just
So, maybe what was discussed is not in Pat's future today.
But you have been to the movie Flow before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
White House Down, I said.
once,
White
yes.
House Down.
It was great.
I enjoyed it. I just couldn't imagine being able to do it today. Maybe over the summer if my kids are away at camp and my wife's working or something. Rainy day, pop in. I don't know. Maybe.
I just don't really go to the movies in general now.
No, because you go to private screenings here.
Yeah.
Once. But you know what I mean? We just have so many options to watch at home.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good answer.
Well, this is why I'm going. I want to support the movie industry, but I don't want to support that $8 popcorn industry.
I think I might go to the movies this weekend.
Thinking about
I
it.
still haven't seen Devil Wears Prada 2.
You should see it.
I want to see it. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Date night?
Yeah, date night, like I'm gonna be with the fam, so maybe mom and dad come along, my brother and his girlfriend come along. They're gonna meet my son for the first time, so yeah.
That's exciting.
It might be crazy. Devil Wears Prada 2.
The whole squad's going. Rolling deep to Devil Wears
There you
Prada
go.
2.
Triple date.
Love that.
What time I get the invite? Just make sure.
You've already seen it.
I'd see it again. And you wouldn't see Devil Wears Prada 2 again?
It was fine.
Ooh, it's not a vote of confidence. It's not, hey, Chris, you should really see it. Oh, that's fine.
Every new album release, no, but every new album release and every new movie or show, you have that same reaction of it's fine. I feel like nothing. No. When was the last time you went over the top crazy on a new album, a new movie, a show? I feel like most of the time, because we've all heard about it, you feel the letdown.
She does that a lot of restaurants. She gives over the top praise with a lot.
Thank you. And have I
Yeah.
Well, I was very specific. I'm saying music, movies,
You're
shows.
gonna have a lot of misses when it comes to your restaurant records.
I'll just say this.
Yes.
I think that Cam put it great yesterday on our group chat. That there aren't a lot of original ideas out there that have really juiced me up.
So you realize when we were growing up, so many of the things that we loved weren't original ideas, but they were original to us. Like so much of the music that we grew up on.
Space Jam wasn't original?
Yeah.
Space Jam. All right, fine. But I'm just saying.
I didn't see any other NBA stars playing against aliens.
I've seen the Thunder playing against one. The Thunder seems to be playing against an alien.
That's a great show.
Space Jam 3 is literally just Wemby playing basketball.
We should call it that. Space Jam 3.
That's a good nickname.
The Monster.
The Monster.
Led by Wemby.
Unbelievable. Except they win.
And AI Michael Jordan's got to come back to save him.
Oh, that would be quite the battle. Some of the music that has come out lately, it feels as if people are mailing it in. I think that a lot of people want to, and rightfully so, capitalize on their moment, on their wave of success. But I think when it comes to art, oftentimes it needs more time to bake. It needs different iterations before you put it out into the world. And I don't think that artists in various mediums are doing that today because we live in a content We are slaves to the algorithm. We need it now. It doesn't matter how good it is, just we volume shoot. And I think that it has led to a deficiency in the arts.
I like pretty girls.
Thank you. Like, this is an example of something that could have baked a little longer.
Please stop that.
Where are you at on the Puerto Rico song? Because I love it. It's so catchy. What? No, you guys know what the Puerto Rico song?
No.
It's the #1 social media digital trends.
Rihanna's online, if you will.
Well, then you just said you don't like what's online. How do you know if you're not on something?
No, I said we, as a collective, are online and we want things now. Think about when people tell you about social media strategies. It's just post every day. Post, 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 post. Volume shoot. Get people familiar with you, etc.
Why is that bad?
We're talking about movies. We're talking about music. We're talking about art. Things that need to be created and refined. You don't just throw it out there just to slop it out there. And I think some artists, they want to put out works every so often because they get money for it. And I understand that, but I don't think that it leads to the quality of things that we got back in the day.
So again, the question was the last time a movie, show, or music or album you sat there and said that's really good. Because I think most times you poo-poo it based on now we know your reasoning, obviously. But
I'm trying to think if there's a show that I've loved recently.
or album or whatever.
Sinners.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, Sinners is a good movie. That was the original
Yeah.
screenplay by Ryan Coogler. That was pretty good.
Former college football wide receiver, no big deal.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it's former college athlete.
Was that Sacramento State?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaq like I think he's like associated with that program, Sacramento State. I don't know why.
If he's not, they should get him associated with that program.
And the Rams get Shaquille
If
O'Neal.
they're not, I mean, man, oh man.
I like Bieber's album Swag. And Swag 2 is fun. I thought it was different from him, while also tapping into what we love about Bieber.
Okay.
But it was a different vibe for me. I like Swag.
Right.
Never even heard of that.
Okay.
When did that come out?
2 years ago?
Last summer.
Last summer? Really?
Let's see.
Well, that one really hit, huh?
Only person around.
You've heard of the song
Oh my
UConn?
God.
July 11th, 2025. We're almost a year into Swag.
Okay.
All right, well,
The Knicks had it last night.
The next episode, Swag last day.
2-0 in the series against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the series is over. The Knicks are destroying them. It's not close. 109-93. And when I say destroying them, I understand they came back from 22 down. But yeah, when you outscore the opposition 44-11 over the fourth quarter and overtime, last 7 minutes, that's a destruction. At no point should the Cleveland Cavaliers in the conference finals or any team be outscored 44-11 in any stretch. And then the Cavs kept the close-ish in the first half, and the Knicks won an 18-0 run because the Cavs, at least in game one, had the strategy of let Josh Hart shoot, let him be wide open. And yeah, Josh Hart's shooting last night was a disaster for the Cleveland Cavaliers as he had a career playoff high of 26 points. He had 5 3-pointers. Reminder, he was benched in game one, played 3 minutes total in the fourth quarter and overtime, and has been shooting 26.7% from behind the arc. And Josh Hart doesn't care. You know why? Because Josh Hart will do anything he can for the team. And here's what he had to say, folks.
We don't really care if it's the shine, the shot. Entire postseason, Windy just hit on it. They're 2-7 straight up, 2-7 against the spread, scoring 104 points per game. At home, they're 6-1, scoring 114 points per game. The bench will come alive. We know the role players play better at home. I'd be betting on Cleveland. I'd be betting their team total.
Just make this point on game 3. New York City is alive right now. It's Memorial Day weekend. There's some folks with some disposable income who want to be a part of this run.
How much are flights to Cleveland?
Not that expensive, and it's not that far away. But yeah, I know you know that market pretty well. But could this be a Knicks invasion in Cleveland, or will those fans roll out and make sure it's not what it was in Philadelphia?
I would expect that.
The seller doesn't go to Cleveland. And also the Cavs are a quality team. They are not as strong as the Knicks. They are not 10-2 in the playoffs. They are 8-8. So they have some flaws to deal with, but they have, as Joe said, been very good at home. And if they hit their 3-pointers, the Cavs can beat you over the head. They just didn't hit their 3-pointers last night.
They all got to figure out a way to take part of it as a real team. I know it's not on him, but he was in drop coverage last night. Now, when do you ever see a guard guarding a pick and roll in drop coverage? Like, that's what James
When you're
Harden
desperate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's lots of talk about putting more on this series than another one. It's coming up. A huge game 3 arrives tonight in the West Finals. Can Wemby and the Spurs respond at home, and how much will injuries shape the night? And here's what else will be arriving soon on the get. Take a look at the big board here. The Kings, they were stunned. The tragic Kyle Busch story. Wemby's approach to game 3. New York Giants expectations. And oh yes, LeBron decision. Here we go again.
Hey, good morning. Hey, I sent you the link. You just got to scan that barcode. Oh yeah. No, you can click the barcode. I think. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm sitting here now. I gotta get up in a few minutes. We gotta go to the housing program for my niece.
What kind of program?
The program for the housing. This is crazy. That's why I gotta stay in. We turned it. We both of us turned in our papers at the same time, and they talking about she didn't get her paper. Now we both. They talk about they didn't get her paper, but they got mine.
Oh, for housing?
Yeah.
They say they didn't get it at all?
No, and it's crazy because we both did it at the same time, and I handed mine. She handed right. Another lady. We handed to both the same lady.
Probably thought maybe y'all was doing it together.
That's what they be thinking. But if y'all pay attention, we don't. We got two different. See, that's what I'm saying. It's the other lady too.
It's not for the program. It's for another housing.
It's for a housing. Yeah, they pay for a housing. So they should know better than that. Yes, if you send two different housing, two different applications, why would y'all think that? They be thinking that though.
But you in 2 separate apartments now.
Yeah, I know. But they be out here. They slow. They did that before. That lady sent my mail to my niece's house. Like, why would you send my mail to my niece's house?
But you gotta remember that the enemy is always after us to make our life miserable. So you can't, like he said, in this life you're gonna have trouble, but be not discouraged because he said, he has overcome the world. Mm-hmm. He's already overcome all the stuff that you're gonna go through. Yeah. But the problem is that we go through this and then we forget that God, he ain't gonna work it out for our good, like he said. He's gonna work all things together for your good. But the enemy gonna always try to put a monkey wrench in your plan.
Yeah, because he always do. From the cradle to the grave. Yeah, he always is gonna do that. Yeah.
He's gonna put a monkey wrench in your
plan. But it's cool though because she in this program and she about to go there in a few minutes because we got. I'm gonna say I did mine the same day she did hers, and they make you sign in. But we got a wild case. We got this. You know how it is out here. The kids.
I don't know what we're gonna do with Lisa though. She called up this morning with the same stuff.
I already know.
She called. She got so quick to take this man to court.
She put it on TV. She trying to go to Connecticut and put it on national TV. Nah, they called for her too.
I know. She told me about it. The problem is that
she can sue him for that gate though. But everything.
What she had that man tore down her gate?
He always tearing stuff down. That's the problem. That boy.
She has no proof.
No, he always doing stuff. That their son, he retarded. He like 40 something. So they actually could say that he known for doing stuff. Cause he used to punch the kids. We used to put basketball over there. He'd pop the basketball. He'd run into the gate. He'd be terrible. But I don't know about the other stuff. But she said that man died.
What?
Going across the street.
Not the one that.
Yeah. The one that came. The one that came through the wall. Yeah.
She said he died. She told you that.
Yeah.
That's why the Bible be saying, "When he died," and just I was just ready to sign to somebody else.
Cause I used to do the baseball with him. So she said, "Mr. I know who she's talking about, but I don't know, but I don't believe like it's hard. I don't know because the story with like to which he said somebody coming through the wall. That's the crazy thing. And then the way how Uncle laughed, how she sat there, and she just sit there. Like,
the thing is too, though, we have a gift. See, we got that gift from my mother. My mother was born with the veil of eyes. Because I had born with that veil too. Because she was able to see Michael death before it happened. She was like, she's not going to see her grandfather no more. He was her best friend. And then that's how I got in contact with Michael. Something must be wrong if she feel that way. And sure enough, Michael was dying. But she's seen a lot of things up front. She the one predicted that. She said, "Well, he's gonna get 15 years." When she first said, when he first got into this situation, he's gonna get 15 years.
Yeah.
I was like in my mind, I'll be glad. I hope he do it at least 15 years. So he got 15 to 30, and so she able to predict it, and I'm able to. I can hear things. I can hear people conversations, and I can see things. I see stuff but I don't see like Lisa see it. Lisa can actually see the demon. That's unfortunate for her because nobody really believed it. I remember when I was my mom was able to see the dead people that was in the
I seen one.
And I said, oh man, I wish I had that gift. And I told you I went home that
I can feel them. The crazy thing is, I feel them.
Yeah, we got that. All that came from mom.
Because when
Tina got the same thing. Tina could just see. If she needed a person, she could read their whole life. I can read a whole person's life too when I see them. I can tell everything they ever been through.
You know what I mean? I can feel their pain. Only I can feel it, their pain.
And so Lisa could actually see them, and so they do talk to her.
I see them. I seen one too. I seen one before though.
Me too.
Cause when the time Ali came to the crib and he spent the weekend, this was like when this was a minute ago. He kept saying like he came from New York with us. He came back to Philly and he kept saying talk about demon. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I would try to say, you're gonna be all right. Da da da. I went back. We come back from the uncle, go to the house. Soon as I go outside, I said, I left out the car. I went to the car. This creature, this creature of God walked past. It was like a person, but it wasn't. I got a cold chill in my body, real cold. And this guy walking past with an ugly face, right? Like ugly behind face.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And my mom came out and she said, "Get out of here, demon." With a broom. She came out with the broom. My mom. Tina. Your sister, yeah, my mother. She came right outside with the broom. "Get out of here, demon." I was stuck still. But then I looked down 16th Street and there's a light, down in the hood. He's standing right there. I see him standing with no shadow in front of in front of the street light. Mm-hmm. Remember, we live in Philly. A lot of them walking around.
I know that, and even the Bible called them the living dead. I did a sermon, and God gave me a prophecy. I got that prophecy.
They take over a lot of the crazy, yeah.
He called them the walking dead. He called them the walking dead.
Yeah, and a lot of them take over a lot of souls. So you thinking like, and the crazy is that when they keep talking about when they talking about cloning, that's a demonic thing. When they talking about that cloning and all that, that's demonic. They take your soul, like they want to take you and make you a certain way. It's all like it's sad because
it's all designed to do that.
It's a lot of demonic portals.
When you say they can't.
Yeah, when you got God, yeah. But if you
two things can't occupy the same space at the same time.
Yeah. But if you try to, but you into their world, that's bad, man. The mind the portal, because a lot of got a lot of people who
worship Satan. He said he love it when he see Christians out at bars and stuff like that. He said because then he could attack.
Oh yeah, that man said that too. John Ramirez, who he said he was a devil worshiper. Work for the devil. They got a lot of people. Some of these stories, it's crazy.
Now they really now a lot of them are devil worshipers.
Yeah, and there's a lot.
I got a lady, she's devil worshiper. She keep up her Halloween stuff all year.
Oh yeah, that's the thing now. There are a lot of people they coming out more because this other guy and this lady she talking about she married one of the the devil and stuff and all kind of portals. People be in that witchcraft sorcery stuff. They be it's real like and it's from a long time ago. And some of that magic and sorcery stuff and like you could cause Jesus said you were able to heal. You know, you really supposed to say wake up from the dead. Like if you really believe and really trust and have the power, you could get up, get up.
We gotta be when you fasting and praying and really like doing things like not doing the sinful things. You stronger. When I was like that, a devout Christian, making sure I all types of stuff out of my life.
Yeah.
Man, I was powerful.
You get powerful.
Oh, powerful. I was so powerful.
You're powerful. Yeah, you get strong. When you like go away, yeah, you be able to really fight it. And so imagine if you train.
I tried to say that Nicole had what's that cancer of the vagina, and I laid my hand on that with the oil. That went right away. You know, because when you went into the Lord, that's man, you can really. That man came to me one time. He was running all the people away at the bus stop. This demon. He had a bat and he was just swinging it from one place to the other. You know, foaming at his mouth, running, and I stood right there waiting. Every time he came to me, he couldn't swing. And I said, the blood of Jesus is against you. And I told him that when I said it the third time, he went running up the street. And she said, because I didn't even know the supervisor was there. The supervisor of the sector. And she was sitting in her car, scared, instead of making him leave. And I said, and she said, after I said that, she got out of her car. She said, what did you say to him? I said, I told him the blood of Jesus is against you. She said, well, I don't know what you said, but that sure made him leave. See, so I was real strong that time. That's why I'm trying to get back to where I was.
Yeah, we got to have the power,
I'm trying to get that power back. You know, it's like the Bible says.
Well, no weapon can form against you.
Bring you back to that level again is hard. See, I was a virgin in Christ, and I became strong in Him, and followed it all the way through. Then I went back into a relationship that weakened me. Now I gotta try to strengthen myself back again. It's hard. It's not easy to get that strength back you need. I still got strength. I still got power, but not like I had. I wish I had the power I had. But I'm gonna get it back. The only way to get it back, you have to do a lot of fasting and praying. But the problem is, you gotta do the fasting and praying, and it's hard. Fasting and praying, I was up to the point where I was doing 30 days. 30 days on liquids. That's how powerful I was. I was trying to get to the 40 days. Just before I did that, that's when I moved out of the projects. And then God gave me a house. We don't mind on these things in life. He said, told us not to pay attention to this stuff. He said, don't get entangled with this world. He said, because a soldier did not entangle himself with this world, so he may please him who calls him to be a soldier. He said, endure hardness. So we got to endure all this stuff. You got to fight back with the word of God. Somebody was always trying to make it. It's like this guy don't want to sign his lease. I never.
I'm gonna knock on his door.
Nothing is hard. That's why I said nothing is easy.
You could be at his girlfriend.
Nothing is easy.
Know. Mr. Hill? Oh, you home today? Hi. Career day. What day? Career day. Career day. Career day. Oh, no, you don't have to go anywhere today. I was just trying to figure out what's going on. I got that new ID. I got my ID. When I got my wallet, I got that new ID. I put it right. I just go chill, check out about. I'm not going to go there by myself, but I'm scared out there. You scared of what? I'm going to go out there and check you by myself. What elevator? She got that. She got that going on for a minute. She got that. She got that JK. Huh? She got that. She had the JK. Mama building? No. Well, I said, I don't know. If you don't have ID, you can't get your fancy. When I told you, I was at the first floor. It's the first floor. I don't know. The first floor. Oh, at 40th Street. Man, you can't get the JK with Mama building. JK, Mama building? No, not to get there. Not to get there. She has to go right there on 40th Street. No. She got that on her. She don't know what's happening in the building. Okay.
I'll tell you one thing. Sokka might have some of the worst luck I've ever seen. Poor girl's sick again. She just got over strep throat, didn't she, Joseph? Before that, she had a nasty female time of the month, causing her a lot of heartache and pain. Hey, chill out, bro. Careful, buddy. She's got really bad allergies today. She's all congested and shit. Hey, what are you wearing? I've never seen him more.
Heart on Wemby. What kind of impact did Isaiah have tonight?
I'm not sure if it was good, to be honest. Yeah.
Heart on Wemby. What kind of impact did Isaiah have tonight?
I'm not sure if it was good, to be honest.
We are looking for gamers who want to become video game tech.
There are 3 to 12 people always liking my.
They told me bust out my AP. Got them against up on my nigga station.
Can't give up on myself.
The real shit.
It was straight up. Can't give up on myself. Now I said, I can't give up on me.
Touch the sound.
How much was it?
Some of your battles aren't spiritual tests. Some of your battles.
See, that could have been me. I would have picked that money up and threw it at the back of her goddamn head.
Admit you're in.
This is your chance.
I want to share this vision that the Lord showed me last night as I was dozing off to go to bed. And I want you all to share this because
The definition of the muscle
Being ready mentally, physically, you looking and listening to the remedy. I want to share this vision that the Lord showed me last night as I want to. The same people that are about to try the one-piece meal. Let's see if it's worth it or not. I want to try the one-piece Luffy meal. Chad, this is about to be so amazing. Have you tried the one-piece meal yet? I sure still, right? No, eating Luffy. That's amazing. All right, Chad, we're about to try the one-piece Popeye Luffy meal. Let's taste the drink first, Chad. Gum drink. It's a gum drink. Owner will be proud. Now let's try the chicken.
Okay.
Destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Please call destruction of the spirit.
Yes, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Nicole on the phone. I'm talking.
Nicole. Man, so I've been trying to call you man long, man.
Sometimes you have to demand attention. That's exactly why I gave this kid the GLD. Where are you going when you need a real ID? We're looking for the best. You only need a real ID if you're traveling. We need your state ID so you'll be able to get that.
Nicole. You know that work?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Did you know that this 50-year-old song could actually be cursed? It sounds extremely demonic when you put it on 0.5 speed. Remember when this rapper did the mannequin challenge? Remember when this rapper did the mannequin challenge?
Nicole. Who on the call? Your mother? I don't know. She talking to the guy.
I gotta go inside.
No, I tried to call you, man. What's happened to your phone? I'm at my house.
I got the new iPhone, so cause I on that.
Put it on the other phone, man. I be trying to call. I gotta get my new iPhone too. I'm right now. I'll be on live. Just chilling.